Hey guys, welcome back. We got homework number 9 coming at you. So homework 9 right here, right now. The directions for homework 9 right here in front of you. These are the same directions that are going to be on all 4 examples and all 4 assignment problems. So your job is going to be find equation of the line. And it's going to have 2 pieces of information given to you. First one passes through given point. Second one has given slope. Now, one of your best friends is back. One you've not seen in a while, but we're going to put him in this equation. Y equals mx plus b. I know, it's timeless. It might be the only thing you remember from math 10 years ago. Y equals mx plus b. But he's back. We're going to put him in this equation. All right, we're following these directions, writing the equation of the line. We'll give you this information. It'll help us find m. It'll help us find b. We'll drop them into the equation. All right, let's get started. Okay, first example, they give you a pass-through point. So we've got a point given to us for -5, and it has a slope given to you. M is your letter for slope, and m is equal to 2. So you've got to find a couple things you've got to find for this equation, y equals mx plus b. The first thing you got to find is m. You're like, well, how about that? I know m. It's right there. M equals 2. All right, I found m. Now you got to find b for y equals mx plus b. So your equation is what you're going to use. Y equals mx plus b. So to find b, take all these other letters, and we're going to open them up, and we're going to substitute numbers into those places. So we have a y, we have an m, we have an x. We're getting rid of those, and we're putting numbers in these spots. We're going to keep b as b, plug in numbers right here. So we know m is 2. Here's my m. M is 2. So in place of m, I plug in a 2. Now I've got to come up with an x, and I've got to come up with a y. Where can I find an x? Where can I find a y? Well, they provide you with this ordered pair that has an x and has a y. And those are the ones you're going to drop into your equation. So here's your x. X equals 4. You drop in the 4. Here's your y. Here's your y, -5. You plug in -5. And now it's math time. So here's -5. He's good. 2 times 4, that is 8. And you were trying to solve for b, so leave b right where he is, and just get this 8 to this other side. So it looks a little bit like that. I'm about out of room down here, but that's good because I'm almost done. So -5 minus 8. So your b value is equal to -13. So you got to find m, and you got to find b. Once you have m and b, you can write your final answer. So we know m is equal to 2, b's equal to -13. Your equation has to be written in this form, slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Plug in the m, plug in the b. So y is equal to 2x minus 13. So m is 2, b is -13, and that's your final answer. So you write an equation in this form, find m, find b, and that's a wrap. All right, there's your first look at it. Let's run this guy a few more times. Let's do a second example. All right, here we go. Number 2, 3, -7. M, let's give you a slope to work with. M equals -5. So what we've got here, guys, is an ordered pair given to you called the pass-through point, and this is your slope that's given to you. So you got to find m and b. You already know m. To find b, you're going to use this same equation, y equals mx plus b. This is to find b. We're going to keep the b as b, but my other letters, I'm going to get rid of those and substitute numbers into those spots. So I've got to plug in for the y, the m, and the x I've got to plug in for. I already know my m, -5, that is given to me. To find my x and my y, you just come back to the point that's given to you to start the problem. So this is given to you, your x and your y. Okay, so here we go. X is equal to 3, y is equal to -7. And you've got exactly what you need. Now you just got to do a little bit of math. So here we go. We've got -7, -5 times 3. That's -15. And then you just try to solve for b. We got to take the -15. We'll run him to the other side. And remember, when we run him over here, it was a -15. On this side, it's +15. So this gives me a +8 for my b value. So you have to find two things for each problem. Two things you got to find. You got to find m and you got to find b. M and b. So m equals -5. B is equal to 8. Let's get all this out of the way. So once you know m, once you know b, you have to put it in your equation. Slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So y is equal to -5x plus 8. And that's your final answer. That's what you're trying to get each time. Find m, find b. You got to find those two things, m and b. So there's a second look at it. Let's try a third run. So provide you with a given point, 2, -10, and a given slope. Let's go -3 this time. All right, here we go. You got to find m, you got to find b. Got m. He's done. To find b, you use your equation, y equals mx plus b. So your best friend, slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. You've got 4 letters in a row. The only one you're keeping is the b. You're plugging numbers in place of the other 3. So here's your m, -3. From up here is provided an x and provided a y. Y, -10, x is equal to 2. Okay, math time. -10, that's still there. A -3 times 2 is -6. And remember, you're trying to solve for b. So to get b all by itself, grab that -6. And when you jump him over, a -6 becomes +6. So watch your math. Don't make any little mistakes. A -10 and +6, that's -4 equal to b. So you got to find two things. You got to find m and you got to find b. You got them both, m and b. Let's write the equation. Here was m was -3. We just found b is -4. Your equation is in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So drop in the m, drop in the b, and you got your final answer. -3x -4. You're like, aha! So there's 3 in a row on this. I figure one more and we're going to have this perfect. You guys may already got it perfect. All right, let's try this last example. So here we go. Number 4. Boom, boom, boom. Find some m. -2 and 9. So here's -2, here's 9. M equals 4. Okay, so same thing. On each one of these equations, you're given a pass-through point and you're given a slope. From this, you got to find two things. You got to find m and you got to find b. Already got m. Now I just got to come up with b. So you write down your equation. Y equals mx plus b. We're going to plug in numbers into each one of these. We're going to plug numbers in. So we know m, that's +4, we got that. X is provided, y is provided. Here's my x, -2. Here's my y, +9. Once you jump them in there, 9 equals 4 times negative, that's -8. 4 times -2 is -8. And then you got b needing by itself. Take the -8, run it over, becomes +8. Still trying to get b all solved for. Looks like 9 plus 8. Whoa, that's a really bad 7. 9 plus 8 is 17, and that's my answer for b. Okay, two things you got to find. You got to find M and you got to find B. I got M given to me. I just found B. Now I can write that equation. B equals 17. Let's get it in there. It has to go into this equation. Y equals mx plus b, which means y equals m. That's 4. B, 17. And you got it. This is your final answer. Y equals mx plus b. It's awesome. Okay, so that's all 4 examples. For this homework 9, we got 4 questions again. Let's get those for you. Okay, so here we go. Homework 9. Your job is to write the equation of the line. And provided you have you are given let's say, passes through given point. Whoops. So you have a point that it passes through, and you have a given slope. So for homework 9, you're going to write the equation of the line. And the directions are I'm giving you a point and I'm giving you a slope. So for homework 9, write the equation like we just did. I give you the point, I give you the slope, you write the equation. Okay, let's get it. So there's your directions. Homework 9. What do we got here? So homework 9 is going to be questions. We've got 37 through 40. So let's get them on there for you. Here's 37. There's your point. There's your slope. So 1/8 equals 5. 2, -10, m equals -6. So for homework 9, you've got questions 37, 38, 39, and 40. Here's 37 and 38. Let's just erase both those and get 39 and 40 on there. So here comes 39, 3 and 13, slopes equal 4, and let's do 40. And that's 9 and 1, and m equals -2. All right, guys, there you go. So homework 9, questions 37 through 40. Find M, find B, write your equation of the line. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.